Big Brothers Big Sisters knows that all kids are born with potential, but they don't have equal opportunity. And through our 116 years of proven processes, we've partnered with our parents, our educators, businesses, and community members to really increase the social capital of our kids, their emotional well-being, and their educational success.
For Big Brothers Big Sisters Lone Star, Greater Dallas, our mission is to serve children in one-on-one mentoring relationships to help them reach their fullest potential.
For kids, it's having another cheerleader. It's having someone other than mom or dad or grandma or guardian, whoever it is they live with, to talk to and push them in the right direction, helping them fulfill what their own dreams are.
This idea that we can pair and match individuals that want to give back to the community, that have a heart for children, and connect them with young people who desire to have that in their life. Not only changing the life or the trajectory of young people, but perhaps it's impacting the adults that are also engaging them.
So we serve children in 4 primary programs. Our oldest program is our community-based mentoring. That is what you think of when you think of Big Brothers Big Sisters. The volunteer goes to the child's home, picks them up, and they go out and about in the world. They go eat, they go to a park, a museum, they have a shared experience.
Our second program is our school-based program. And this is where a big meets with a school-age little 2 to 4 times a month throughout the school year during their non-core classes. Bigs and littles can work on homework together, play games, enjoy recess, or simply share stories with one another.
There's a little bit of a twist to site-based, which is called Beyond School Walls, which is where a company partners with an elementary school, and we take the kids from the elementary school to the work site to expose them to a work environment and to see what a professional setting looks like.
Our third one is Mentor 2.0, and that is where we are serving high school students. That is our college-based, post-secondary driven curriculum. We want them to graduate prepared to go out and be successful.
The fourth program is brand new. It's going to roll out for us in 2021, and it's called e-mentoring. And it is going to be exclusively online communication through Zoom, Google Meets, whatever video chatting platform is best for them.
We recognize that there are volunteers out there who can serve children through an e-mentoring platform where we will build relationships and work towards the same outcomes. So look for that coming in 2021.
One of the things that sets Big Brothers Big Sisters apart is the support you get from the agency.
We have wonderful, wonderful staff, and particularly our match support specialists who are degreed social workers who have a commitment to making sure that the matches are cohesive, they are coherent, they are connected in a way that makes sense for both the big and the little.
We really are deliberate when we're handpicking these matches. Our volunteers are interviewed at length, our parents and our kids are interviewed, and we match based on commonality, what you have in common with your mentee.
That is another one of my things that I love about this, is seeing strangers meet that never met through our matching process, because then once they meet, they're like, I feel like I've known this person forever. You guys did such a great job. We truly put effort into making sure that we have quality matches.
It is a commitment to a child, but it is fun, it is rewarding to the volunteer just as much as it is the child, and it's going to make an impact that outlives just the time that match spends together. And then hopefully that child then goes and has an impact on someone when they're an adult, and it just trickles from there.
Our outcomes are really consistent year after year. Our kids do better in school. They get along better with their peers, and their parents and their teachers. 91% of the kids in our program graduate from high school. Of that 91%, 97% of those kids are going off to a 2 or 4 year college, trade school, military, or have a career. If you compare the statistics of kids, the same demographic, who don't have a mentor, they're shockingly lower.
In Big Brothers Big Sisters of Greater Dallas, we usually serve about 2,000 kids a year, and we usually have about 800 kids on the waiting list. That waiting list is usually comprised mainly of little brothers.
Boys are referred to our program at 2 times the rate that young girls are. So there is a disconnect there. We need men, we need people of color, we need to keep matching our kids, these 800 kids on our wait list. We need the resources, we need the community support to be able to find volunteers for them to get them their bigs.
These kids come from all different backgrounds, different situations. They may be in single parent homes, being raised by one parent, an aunt, a grandmother, an older sibling. But the one thing that they all have in common, all 800 of those kids on our wait list, is that they've raised their hand and they've asked for a mentor.
Big Brothers Big Sisters is a free service for any family in our program. Therefore, every year we do go out and fundraise to fulfill our entire budget.
Every dollar donated to us goes to serve a child in the greater Dallas area. It all stays here and it all goes toward serving kids. The support that we get at Big Brothers Big Sisters, whether it is a donation or a person volunteering, allows us to serve one more child, which changes that child's life, which in turn impacts everyone that child interacts with, which in turn impacts our entire city, community, wherever that child ends up and whatever they decide to do in life.
This idea that there is a caring adult that wants to be there, that has raised their hand to say, I want to support the growth and development of young people, is one of the most honorable things that you can do. What's the benefit in living this life if you're not going to help someone along the way? And so I think through mentorship, through Big Brothers Big Sisters, that's one way in which you can really impact the world.